Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy and welcome to my gameplay of Super Luigi Galaxy. Okay, so I did say in my last Princess Evangel gameplay that I would make an SLG part because, one, I wanted to talk about, basically how I discovered the Pikmin series and why I love it, considering that Pikmin 4 has been already out. Yeah, I know it's basically a lot later than usual, because usually when I make gameplays or parts talking about, why I love a certain game that I'm going to play, it's usually before the game comes out, but obviously Pikmin 4 has been out for quite some time, and I actually have been playing it for quite a while, and it's actually really good so far, but I still thought I'd just make a gameplay out of that just to tell you guys about it, because strangely enough, I didn't really talk about it, how I discovered it, and why I love Pikmin in my Pikmin 3 gameplays, so it's kind of interesting that I didn't really talk about that. I guess I just forgot or something, starting to get into this whole thing of talking about certain games I've played and stuff. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, I have to mention. Today is August the 12th, so yeah. It's 6:30 right now, so obviously, of course I'm not really going to play too long. It's going to be a very short gameplay because I just want to talk about just some certain topics. Not just Pikmin, there's another thing I want to talk about, but hopefully I'll be able to have time for it after I speak about, the Pikmin series and why I love it. So how did I discover the series in general? Well, the thing is though is that I've actually heard of this game before from, this ad. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this one ad. This was when Pikmin 2 came out. Remember this Nintendo ad on TV where there were those guys and, those grown men in Pikmin suits, and they're all saying, hot dog, and, they're trying to get this hot dog from this hot dog stand, and then they went to the guy that commanded them, and then he was like, I said with mustard, and the other guy's like, make it too, and then they started saying mustard, remember that ad? I'll leave a link to it. It was pretty funny, and I remember, seeing it. I didn't know what this game was. I just saw the ad for it, and yeah, that's how I heard about it. And this was in the early 2000s, by the way. So obviously, I think Pikmin 2 came out in 2004, I think, sometime after Pikmin, of course. So yeah, I've seen this ad sometime in the early 2000s, and it was pretty interesting, but it didn't make me want to buy the game. But what made me, like I said, that was one of the first times I actually heard of this game was from that ad. And then of course, when I went to the babysitter's house, then I saw this one kid, when he was playing, he actually did play Pikmin 2, but he didn't play the main campaign. He just played a two-player or a two-player mode, that. It's like the mini game kind of thing, but it's not really part of the main story. Yeah, he played that, but he didn't really play the main game. And I saw the gameplay of it. I didn't know what to make of it, but it didn't. But what I'm trying to say is that even though I've seen those many moments of its existence of the game Pikmin 2, it didn't make me want to buy it though. But so what made me have it in the first place was that one time when I was gonna go to Syria again. It was my third or fourth time going to Syria, and my mom, at the time when I actually said that I was kind of get a little bored at sometimes in Syria. My mom decided to bring the GameCube system with her just to keep me entertained, and she also got a few new games to go with it, and of course one of them being Pikmin 2. Now I didn't play Pikmin 2 in Syria, but that was the time when she bought the game, and that led me to discovering the game. So then of course I decided to try out the game Pikmin 2, and at first I wasn't really a huge fan of it because bear in mind this gameplay was very new to me. I didn't know what to make of it. I remember I went to the Hole of the Beast, and I went and I made it to the first boss, which was the Empress Bullblacks, and I kind of didn't know what to do with it. I launched all my Pikmin, and then I killed all of them, and then I just concluded this game was probably just too hard for me, so I kind of stopped playing. I never went back to it. Then of course, but that was sometime later when I decided to go back to playing it, and I only played it just to collect the amount of treasure, just to excuse me, just to complete the debt, you know, like collect 10,000 Pokos. The Pokos are the currency of the game. And I did, so technically I completed the main story mode, but I didn't really complete the game 100%. And of course then it was much later where I decided to complete the game 100%, and I did. I don't know when, but I remember like when I made it to the last boss, which was Titan Dweevil, and it was such a hard boss, but I did have fun, like, you know, playing it. I don't know what happened. Hang on. You do need the Koopa shells to... But I think maybe one of those chests may have something... Oh yeah! Something to help me like this. Ah, fuck. Sorry. I'm just a little bit distracted. Oh, they don't come back? That's a shame. I mean, obviously, like I said, I could still kill these guys just with regular Koopas. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I gotta go a little lower. There we go. Got it. Alrighty. So yeah, I defeated Titan Dweevil. It was such a hard boss, but I remember when I beat it, I couldn't get its like weaponry and stuff because I lost so many Pikmin. But then, of course, I had to battle him again just to get it, and I did. And of course, I got the dumbbell, and then yeah, then I completed the game 100%. And then, of course, like, you know, yeah. So then that's kind of how I discovered Pikmin 2, or the Pikmin series in general. And then, of course, I played Pikmin 3, and so I also played Pikmin the first game, by the way. I played that game first before I played Pikmin 3. I played the one that was released on Wii. I say this unfortunately because even though I had fun with it, I feel like I would have enjoyed the GameCube version a lot more, but I didn't got the GameCube version. And I remember seeing the GameCube version back at GameStop, back at the time when, like, you know, when they were selling, like, used games. They still sell used games, but I mean, like, for the old console, you know? Like, for GameCube and stuff. I remember seeing a copy of it, but I didn't bother buying it because I was like, I have Pikmin for the Wii, why do I need to get the GameCube version, you know? Shit, I was wondering if I could, like, just jump on it. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so, like, I only played the Wii version, not the GameCube version. I heard the GameCube version was a lot better, but then again, like, yeah, because there's no motion sensing, motion controls. I don't know if you could play the game without the Wii Remote and just with the classic controller. I haven't tried it, but either way, I played it with the Wii Remote and I actually finished the game, so yeah, I don't need to come back to it, really. For those of you who are wondering why can't I play Pikmin as a gameplay and stuff, I don't really want to do that because, like I said, I already played that game. Like, I kind of played the game twice, but I kind of got the gist of it to the point where I don't really feel like playing it again, you know? Same thing for Pikmin 2. I've already, like, played it many times to the point where I don't feel like making it into a gameplay. And also, like I said, in my Pikmin 3 gameplay, making Pikmin gameplays is kind of very hard for my mind to concentrate, so I'm not really gonna go back to it because, you know, it's really hard to talk in these games, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go get a drink, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, as what I was saying, so yeah, that's how I discovered the Pikmin series, and now I want to just talk about why I love it. And mainly it's because, like I said, I love the gameplay. It's very, very interesting, very innovative, and I was very captivated to it of how you play the game and stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, there's Mario. And I get 20. I don't know why they made it 20. Is it because playing as Luigi is a lot harder compared to playing as Mario? Probably could be, because he does slide a bit when you walk, so that could be it. Let's do a Hungry Luma. Why not? Yeah, I have 400. Sweet. Hang on. Wait. Got it. There we go. Alright. I think it's the Sweet Treat Galaxy or something. It could be. Yeah, Sweet Galaxy. Anyway, so yeah, so I love the gameplay of it and stuff. I also love the concept of exploring an alien world. Technically, it's our world, Sweet Sweet Galaxy, but it's like I said it's like after World War III, when after the nuclear radiation mutated all the creatures in the ecosystem, they turned into those new species and stuff. I already talked about this in my Pikmin 3 gameplay, so yeah, you could just go watch that and stuff if you want to say my personal headcanon of it. It's pretty fun though. Oh shit. Well, at least it didn't fall down. I actually did see it, but I just thought I could just jump over it, you know? Hang on. There we go. Right. I can just do this. I never did this when I played as Mario, you know? But I just didn't need to, you know? Yeah, so I love the gameplay. I love, you know, just the like I said, the environment and stuff. It's very creative and, like, you know, imaginative and stuff. So essentially, yeah, that's what I love about it. And I would say that's pretty much it. Yeah, I know obviously talking about Pikmin is not gonna garner much because it's mainly about the gameplay and stuff. And bear in mind, it's not one of my like games that I was like gonna really talk about. Like say for example Zelda, Mario, or even Kirby. But still, it was a game I just wanted to talk about, and I wasn't able to before. So hence that's why I just wanted to make a gameplay of it, just, you know, to talk about it and stuff, and just say my thoughts. And now I did. Now the other thing I want to move to is I want to talk about, or hang on. Well, let me just think if I said everything, because honestly I'm gonna make this a two-parter, by the way, because obviously when I say how I discovered the Pikmin series and why I love it, it's gonna be a very long title, and there's another thing I want to talk about, and I don't want it to take up space. So and I mean that's if I'm able to put it in one title, then I can make it one video, but I doubt it. So yeah. But other than that, oh yeah, I should probably just talk about Pikmin 4. I mean, obviously it's gonna be, I wouldn't spoil it much, but I will say I am like very much enjoying it. I really love the gameplay. Like there's different like aspects to the game and stuff, and also the night mode where it's like a completely different gameplay. So now it's like basically like a defensive kind of gameplay. I really love how they included that. I actually thought it was going to be you could get to explore the Pikmin world at night, but I guess then again, making it that way kind of makes sense, because why would you want to explore the world at night? Oh, I mean, maybe if there's certain treasures that are available at night, I guess. But that one, what they did was kind of better in a way, because it's like, it's basically the same thing, but it's just at night. It's just that the creatures are more aggressive, hence they like target where like the thing that you need to protect, that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess it's something like that. But either way, it was still pretty fun. It wasn't like something like, oh, that wasn't what I expected. No, this is actually like not what I expected, but in a good way, that kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, so I love that. I also love how they brought back that electricity can kill your Pikmin. Except this time, instead of making it an insta-kill, it just freezes them. So you have to whistle in order for them to be back to normal. If you don't do that, then they die anyway. So you can see they just go into like a cardiac arrest from the electric shock, and if you don't whistle them, which brings them back their breathing, then they die, that kind of thing. But I guess but the point is I love how they brought back that electricity can kill you, because in Pikmin 3, they made electricity doesn't kill your Pikmin, it just stuns them, and that's about it. So, you know, I'm glad they kind of brought that back, that it kills your Pikmin. Of course, they didn't go with the Pikmin 2 route where it instantly kills them, but I guess it's kind of good, though, because when electricity that instantly kills your Pikmin, that's, like, way too unforgiving, you know? So they had to make it like that in order for it to be pretty fair, I would say. So, yeah. You can say I'm done with that. So, yeah, so that's, there's that, and I also love how they're now bringing up all the different types of Pikmin and just putting them together. Like, you have the purple, you have the poison, You have obviously blue, red, and yellow Pikmin, and then of course you have the rock Pikmin, the flying Pikmin, and now you have the ice Pikmin. So you have a whole variety, which I like. Unlike saying in Pikmin 3, they kind of got rid of the poison and purple Pikmin, and you only have rock and flying Pikmin. But they got rid of the purple and the poison. But I'm glad they brought that back. Oh, so it's this level. But oh yeah, I do remember not doing the boss of it. I thought it was the Big Egg Galaxy. I thought I was gonna fight the, you know, the octopus boss, but no. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to do the boss battle. There we go. Just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I can be Luigi. I think I know where to go, but you just need the bee suit before you can do that. Yeah, I have to go in here. Right, yeah, that's where I need to go. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, you do. The neighbors are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Yeah, sure thing.